Alright, we are back for some more Industrial Village with Tammy. And there's somebody clanking around out here, being annoying. He must die. Okay, now that that's out of my system. Hey, Tamara. I have a bone to pick with you. Anyways, we are going to work on some coppery stuff today. We are going to make our wire. And we need to make copper wire with copper plate, which unfortunately we have to do with that hammer again. So, time to beat up our second engineer's hammer, which probably tells me that my timing thing was what it was last time. We need to get Tamara to get us some hardened clay. I know that is not what it's called anymore. Terracotta. I need terracotta. So now we take this, we do this, and we make our copper wire. And we can make us a copper wire spool by doing this, which gives us 2. And since we are going to be working on getting to the heavy engineering block, we need to make a charge motor to make our powered rolling machine. So for this, we are going to need small charge wire spools, which need 2 wires, and this time an actual treated stick. So apparently we can turn 1 wire coil into a charged wire spool, which would be the same amount of copper, and we wouldn't have to use a treated stick. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do this, and that means we need to make more of these. And when she gets done figuring out where our terracotta is, or making us some, we'll get the stuff for the windmill and get it set up. Because we're going to need it for what we're doing. So that, this, going with those. Or are you emptying over there? Oh. Yes, ma'am. That's it? Can you cook me some, please? Because I am going to need a minimum of 4, probably 6. 6 would be my guess. Alright. Really? There's... Oh, that's clay dust. Okay. Is there any more? No. We do not have any more charcoal left. Alright. We need to get this thing emptied so I can get this moved so we can get it filled back up. Shit, that's the... I hate that it does that. I absolutely hate that it does that. Why are you lagging? Ugh. I'll tell your internet to behave itself. We are making a pump for this very, very soon. And once I can make sheet metal, we're making a proper tank. And we have got way too many buckets from fish. Alright, this is going upstairs by my factory. Outside. And while we're heading that way, I am taking the copper with me so we can make some brass. The barrels, they can stay right there. I'll need them for crafting stuff probably. I'll move them later. Grab some maple logs. And we can get this set in here. We need to craft up the other coke oven as well. We've got the stuff for it. We need to get that crafted up soon. I'm going to do our coke ovens like right over here. We need to leave a little bit of room for this because it's going to be improved. I'll put this here. You startled the hell out of me, Firefly. Oh, great. Hammer's not in my belt because it's in the table because reasons. You die. I have to run back to get a hammer. I'm killing the zombie. Just the way it works. Hey, ain't that terracotta right there, Tamara? In the side of the boat. I don't think it's wool. I think it's terracotta. Can you take a second and go check? Because that does not look like it has the design on it. It looks very, very flat. I think they use terracotta in the walls and wool for the sails and flags. Okay, there we go. Now, get that thrown in there to get us some more charcoal made. I thought as much. Alright, so now we need to make, I believe it is 5 brass. I believe. Because we need charge coil, and then we need the charge terminal, which is 3 or 5. So yes, we need to make 5 brass. So as soon as I get this first piece of charcoal out of here, we can go throw this in here and start cooking up our brass. And while that does that, we have 43 steel ingots already made. And we'll go ahead and grab the slag out of there. And that will give us the slag recipe, which will give us some iron nuggets. And then the steel, we need to make the steel plate yet, but I haven't seen anything that I need a steel plate for. Like, that's an ingot. If I don't have to make a steel plate before I make the, I'm going to have to make it because I have to make that. Alright, fine. I don't want to have to make plates with steel with the hammer, but I have to make one heavy engineering block, which needs 4 steel plates. Well, it needs like 8 steel plates or something like that. And just throw that in there. Tamara will find it later. That'll give us our steel plate. So then that will give us our steel quest. And now, Tamara, would you like a starter house, a starter barn, a starter greenhouse, a starter factory, or a starter plot? Alright, you get a starter barn. And if I remember correctly, you said you had something you wanted to look at as well. Didn't you say you had one of these capsule things you wanted to check out? Ah, okay. Hopefully it's bigger than this house. This house kind of stinks. Okay, how big is the house? Alright, well, here's your barn. You can check these out in a bit. I don't know, where'd the terracotta go? That'll do. Should just need 6 of them. Yeah, it should use any of them. I'll find out here in a second. We need to do, well, technically, let's just go ahead and do that part first. Yes, they work. There is our LV wire connector, and there is our LV wire relay. And there's the wire. Okay, so that'll give us everything we need to get the wire mill finally hooked up to something. And that something is going to be an accumulator. So with the accumulator, we need a bucket of redstone acid, 2 lead plates, 2 iron. So we have the iron. We don't have any lead cooked up yet, but I did get some while we were mining. So let me go ahead and throw this in here, and we'll get that done, and we'll get the accumulator made. The bucket of redstone acid is literally just a bucket of water with redstone. That gives you the redstone acid. I'm really hoping this quest book doesn't have us do this later on. No, it just has us make the LV accumulators, so that's fine. It doesn't tell us about making any of the periodic junk, so that's good. So let's make our accumulator. So we're going to need this. We're going to need the hammer. We need 2 of these. We need 4 of those. 2 iron. And the redstone acid, and that gives us our accumulator, which is also going to give us all of the other things. So there's the hemp, there's the wire, which gives us some iron grit and some more hemp, and for the connectors we get the copper, and then we can insulate it to keep it from shocking Tamara as she walks by randomly and walks into it, because she loves to do that. Well, you do. But for this point, we're not going to be insulating this, because she shouldn't stop touching the door with book bear. She shouldn't be where this is going to be at, and to insulate them, I think it's 4 to 5. So I got to make 2 extra coils, and I don't want to make more coils than I have to. Alright, so this is straight with here. So we're going to pop this out there. And we're going to put that right there. Tamara needs to be a deer and bring me the hammer, because again, I need it. And it's in the table, because I keep forgetting that I have to use it there. And I hate it. Come on! Yep, you haven't gotten your hands on it yet. Alright, so now, is this going to be far enough? Yes, it is. There we go. So now our windmill is accumulating power in our accumulator. So now, we can smack the bottom of this and turn it orange. That makes it output. Need some ratatouille because I am hungry. Alright, so that takes care of that part. You're excused. Just this once, don't let it happen again. I heard that, uh-huh. Is this one you made, or is this the simple one you got? This light post with the fences instead of the logs and stairs. Capsules. Oh, so they all said the same thing, even though this one's less fancy than that one? Also, did you notice that this one, the stairs are messed up? That one stair is going the wrong direction. But it's right on the one that has cobble. Alright, so we got the accumulator taken care of. We have our brass, so we can put this together. And that hammer that I know I have. She just brought it to me. There it is. Excuse me. I just seen this recipe. Seriously, it has to be under it? Why does that... I'm not asking. Stop asking stupid questions there. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's get the iron plates done. There's our charge thing. So now we need... Oh, the iron plates go in that thing. Okay, so we need this like that. That makes the coil. So then we have the charge coil, the terminal, the steel, and then I believe it's tin plates over here on the side. And if I can find my U key. Yes, it's tin plates, and those are wonky as well. So these go like that, and then there's 2 tin plates, which we can now put here and there, and that makes our charge motor, which should pop a quest. Why did it not pop? Oh, because it needs the kiln bricks, because kiln comes after steel, because reasons. I think Tamara has about the same understanding of why that's there as I do. As in, none at all. I would put the kiln into, like, starting stuff. It's a good way to get bronze for a early replacement for flint without having to use your iron. Alright, so there's that, which will now give us this, which gives us a nickel ingot for some reason. And that, so now we can do the powered rolling machine, which is what we're trying to actually get accomplished today. I'm going to get this accomplished today. I'm going to try really hard. Oh crap, don't hit the door with the Tamara door, please. Fix it. I broke the door. Don't hit the door with the hammer. It makes it stupid. And I hit the door with the hammer and made it stupid. Can you unstupid it, please? Alright, so I need to make 3 pistons, and I need to make 4 brass gears, so we need to make more brass. We need a gear bushing, which is brass plates, and a steel file. And a steel file, for some reason, has the steel screwdriver recipe without the file and the hammer for GregTech. The file goes up and down like a sword, Goofy. And if you're going to copy GregTech stuff, copy it right. Okay, so we got to make the file, which will make Tamara happy, because that means she now has the file for making screws. But I'm going to hope that we have a way of... Does this need to be treated? I'm guessing this needs to be treated. It does. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have a treated stick right there. I hate the fact that this table is brown. I can't see anything. But, yeah, we have some iron rods in here, but we can make iron rods much better than this GregTech recipe he has here. We can make 2 per ingot with a press, where here we make them 1. And then I'm hoping he has a better way of making screws than having to file every one of them. But I'm scared I'm wrong. Yeah. I'm wrong. He has it in the assembly machine from the Metacraft. So, yeah, we'll be filing your screws. So, whatever rods we have up there, I'm not going to need. You can go ahead and start filing into screws for your boxes. Okay, so rolling machine, and I need to make bushings, which is going to need 2 plates for every bushing. So that's 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. I need like 32 bronze. Or brass. Bronze, no. Why are you using your pickaxe for that? I'll make you some. Tin, that, tin, zinc, copper. I am going to need to cook up more zinc. This in here. Start cooking that. Can I unstupid this? It's still stupid. Now they won't open correctly. I can't unstupid my stupid. I forgot that the hammer turns normal vanilla blocks. Go away. Alright, let's make some brass. Zinc. I don't know why the charcoal went into that slot. That is not the place for that. Now, while we are cooking some brass for these bushings, let's look at the external heater recipe, which is copper plates, coils. Oh, we need that iron sheet metal. So I cannot make her heater until we get that done. Alright. I want to make her a heater so she can stop using charcoal to cook everything. She can start using our wind power. And now that we have steel, I can make us a water wheel. What just squirted? What the heck was that noise? Did you hear it? I'm standing here, just heard something like a bug squishing or somebody shooting soap out of a soap bottle or something. I don't know what the world that was, but it was weird. Alright, that's 18. I think I need 32 is what I came up with. 20, this would be 22, 26. I think I still need more zinc, unfortunately. I'm actually running low on zinc. I'm going to have to go get some more. Yeah, this is going to give me 26. Alright, let's make her a bronze, which I just did with charcoal, which pisses me off. I hate wasting charcoal like that, but it happened. I'm going to change it out to 2 sticks. Alright, in the next one we will probably be moving up to the factory. There you go, ma'am. It is fixed. Oh, I actually have 5 brass in here. I might actually have enough. Alright, so we need to do all of this into plates. So we'll start with this, and that will give us our bushings. And then we need that with it's brass plates, right? No, it's actually brass ingots. So there's one. I think I'm 1 brass short. 2. Yep, I am 1 brass short. 3. Alright. I do have 1 more zinc on. No, I do not. Alright, let's cook up just 1 raw zinc with a couple sticks. And I have the copper we need. So now, do I have any more sticks on me? No. What in the world are you digging out back there, ma'am? Oh, okay. Is that what you're doing? Anyways, in between this one and the next one, I'm moving all my stuff into the factory. So I can quit having to make this run up here to make my alloys. Alright, so that'll give me that. I do need to make another accumulator. Because reasons. I guess it makes sense since the Railcraft rolling machine has a charge bank in it. It holds charge in it. If they did it different than in 1.7.10 where it lost it if it wasn't turned on. Okay, so there's the last of that. Now we need 4 redstone. We need 4 iron, which looks like I'm out of iron, so let's cook up another bit of iron. I'm trying not to make too much iron if I don't have to, because crusher. Do we have any planks actually made up right now? I need 12 planks. Throw them at me. Well, throw me like 12. Just need enough to make these pistons real quick. Of which I need 3, not 4, so I don't know why I did the recipe for 4. Probably because I'm used to doing 4 at a time. Alright, so 2 more lead plates. 4 more treated wood. Another bucket of water to make into acid. So glad when I get a pump so I can start pumping water up, not having to go rip it out of the river like that. Use this crafting table over here. There's my bucket of acid. There is the 2 iron ingots. So we now have the accumulator. So then we can put our brass gears around that. Our charge motor goes in the bottom. Our pistons come along like that. And that gives us our powered rolling mill. Finally. Alright, so for producing rails, boards, and other useful parts can be automated by placing a chest next to the rolling table. They'll be picked up and stacked evenly on the table. So, put this down real quick, and this is your grid. This is what it's going to do. If it only has one, you used to have to click it. If it has more than one, it'll do it. That way it'll hold its recipe. The output comes over there. I don't know what all recipes are in this yet. But we need to get another little bit of iron, because what we are trying to make is the iron sheets. So we need 4 iron sheets to make 4. I thought that recipe didn't exist. Oh, that is metal rolling. Holy crap. My brain just completely screwed off there for a second. Wow, that was bad. Don't mind me. I'm okay. So let's go get this first set made, which I don't know why I did that, because I need steel, because I need the heavy engineering block, not the light engineering block, but we'll deal with it. Alright, so we're going to connect that for the output. Then we're going to connect this, which means we need to connect this from there. You can't connect but one input to these. You can put multiple to these. That's why I did it that way. That way we can hook this up into there. I need another wire coil because reasons I did make enough. I need more ratatouille. So let's go get some more and make sure I got the steel plates on me as well so I can make the heavy one. Although I'm going to need more than that because I need to get this engineering table down there, which, speaking of, while we are here, I need the plate mold. Where is the mold for, oh, I just seen it. Is it called a press in this? I think it's called a press, not a mold. Yeah, right there. We need this right here. So we need 3 steel plates and our wire cutters for that. And we need to get this made, which we need a iron plate for that. So let's get the important part done. We have that. We need steel, which I'm completely losing my mind and have no idea where all my steel went to. Ah, there's my steel. Alright, so we need 3 of these. And this. In here. We need blue dye. Do we have any blue dye, ma'am? I don't see any cornflowers in here. What color are these? Light blue. I can use lapis, but I'd rather not. Do you see any cornflowers out there anywhere? Okay. I'll use 3 lapis for this then. It's only 3 and we have a ton of them. We have 3 paper. I really prefer when she just throws shit up my ass. Above my cutting board where? I tried not to. Those are iron plates. Why is there... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm having mental issues now. What the fuck? Okay, that goes in there. That's how we make the thing. I had iron in my inventory and I just completely thought that I picked up the wrong thing. Okay, this... Tamara has accused me of not being able to focus. I'm getting distracted easy. But I will tell you that I am very focused, and what I am doing is completely intended. Oh, I'm just going through like 20 different projects all at one time. Alright, so we have the wire so we can get the thing done. We have the... We also need to make the component thing. we have our press mold. We have bauxite. Okay, so that's going to wait till next time. But let's go ahead and make one set of each of the sheet metals. So there's that. And then in the next one, we'll get the components made and we'll make the press. So we can stop with this hammering our plates. No, we're going to start the presses. Alright, so there we go. It has power, and we need this recipe, which, like I said, if you don't press it, it doesn't craft. So we click it, and it'll craft ever so slowly, because this is a very slow recipe. It's a very slow machine. Alright, so there is our iron sheet metal. And we'll go ahead and make our steel sheet metal. So now that we are able to make this, we can use this to make our press, because we need one redstone engineering block, one piston, one heavy engineering block, 2 steel scaffold, and 2 conveyor belts. So unless anything gets weird on me, we should have what we need to get that done now. And the other thing we're going to be making, which I can never remember where it is in here, is the tank. And we're going to be making that to hold our creosote. Alright, so here is our engineer's blueprint, which it will take either of the 2 that we need. So that'll give us some paper. We will make the press mold in the next one when we make the press. Now that we're able to make the press, we can actually give her iron chests if she wants them, because it won't cost us so much to make the copper or the iron plates. There is the conveyor belts we're going to need, so it is the standard recipe, so we're going to have to get some leather if we don't already have 3 pieces. That was a subtle hint in case you didn't pick up on it. 3 leather. Okay, so we're going to need 8 more steel plates, and then we can make our heavy engineering block to make our press. So that is what we will do in the next one, and I will see if I can remember where in this book the tank is. The tank and silo are in the same spot, and for some reason I can never find them. I hear somebody out here that would like to say hi to my spear. Yes. There we go. Which means I can also own my spear now. Let's see. Durability, speed, or damage. And I'm going with damage. Alright. So. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad over here. Although we are going to have a second wall here if we end up with enough stuff. But we'll look at that in the next one. Because it's a 5x5x5 and the stuff has to go on the wall. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll look at that after we get the press done next time. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you then.